Hello everybody, welcome to Mother I Think I Fucked Up. Before you join the chaos in this video, please enjoy. Basically, this could be a once a month thing where you got the whole crew together, have a few drinks and shoot the shit. I hope you enjoy. Please enjoy the chaos. And I'm sorry ahead of time.
Oh, oh Jesus Christ! Fucking
Mom, fuck.
Please,
I still want to try drugs on VR chat, but that was not the
That's the last time they do shrooms out in the front yard.
I think we need an epilepsy warning on this already.
Mom,
Well everybody, thank you for joining us. This is gonna be Mom I Think I Fucked Up. Thanks for joining us.
No shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
Holy fucking Christ.
Well, since we get a lot of people here, why not introduce ourselves? I'm Lion.
Well, I'm Therastrix.
Which way? I'm the old man Raptor.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Burbo.
My dumbest is Marshall.
Marshall, wave again.
Pluxy.
Marshall.
Wave again, Marshall.
My dumbest is Marshall.
Okay.
I'm a Pluxio.
Forbidden Zero here.
Awesome. Oh dear fucking
I
lord.
also forgot
Milker.
And
She's
since-
not here. She just said
Fun, fun.
I know some of you are gonna hate me, but again, cheers.
I was in the middle of mixing a drink, just as, you know.
Again, I don't.
Bro,
I don't
my hand broken on my
there's nothing
sofa.
for me to drink.
Lion, what are you making 2 me seconds. do at 6 a.m.?
You said you wanted to join.
Oh, 6 a.m. Oh no, what a nightmare. Gee, Jolly
No, it's fine.
McGee.
Whole day of drunk. It's okay. You can wank later. That's okay. We don't need all the details.
Wank?
I just wanked before I went to do VR chat.
Nice.
Thanks for the
It
input.
didn't work.
Oh lord.
That didn't work.
Lightheaded already. For people over there, they wank it.
You know, I did took your advice, like taking 2 shots. I had fireman in
my
the
alcohol
fridge.
then.
Well,
Refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
where did you find that avatar, Burbo, by the way?
niet lopen afrukken.
An avatar search world. I started researching random keywords and I found that. I was like, hey, what does this do? Brrrt. Oh.
You know, that's one of the few things I love about VR chat is the cursed avatars you can find. Oh,
I mean, I
You know
have
what
one.
the thing
Remember the
is?
world we went to with the
You
forehead?
know what the thing is?
what's
You
up?
start searching random keywords. You're playing a dangerous game. You could find something funny, or you could find something that you pull a funny gesture, like you do the peace sign, or you point, and it crashes your computer.
Sucks space and time.
Yep.
Or the,
How do you think my
What is his
previous
name?
GPU died?
Exactly.
You know, I remember a
Put a
long.
bologna sandwich in it.
So bad.
I remember
No,
a
no,
long
no, no,
time
no.
ago.
Peanut butter
Burbo.
together.
Choices.
I remember
Oh, okay, peanut butter
a
in jail.
long time ago, back when I first met you. You'd get into those cursed avatars, and instead of logging out like a normal person, you would just point the funny laser to your own head, and then crash yourself just to leave.
Yup.
I mean, it was quicker than
Bang,
closing
bang.
out VR.
It's
Burbo
the-
hit me on the head the other day.
Oops.
Burbo just smacked me on the head with a pan, and I just went through space and time, and then I crashed.
Discord message. I'm sorry, my dude. I didn't mean to do that.
How do you crash someone with a pan? Jesus.
Watch me get banned from a fucking
There's
podcast.
this ball of space and time on the pan, and I just died.
Oh!
Marshall.
Right.
He was showing us the
I
avatar.
have an avatar
earlier,
with a pan as well. But...
And he's like, "This will crash you," and I go, "Really? Ding."
Yeah. I did the same thing. Really?
I just saw you go.
Jesus Christ, that's silly.
You just
Oh,
fucking.
man,
Well,
that
the
was
funny-
way too easy.
The funny thing is just
Curiosity
before
kills the cat.
the funny thing is just before Zero over here
Jesus
decided to
Christ.
put his face to it, bro's like, "It's going to crash you. You may not want to do it." Next thing I see Zero walk up to it and just go headbutt the thing and then dead. Immediately dead.
That's another way to do it.
It's the no horny
Bro
thing.
just went to me. Do you want to see something funny? Sure, I want to see something funny. Look at this. It will crash you. I said, okay, probably not.
Do you want to turn your PC into a smoke machine? Try this.
No, Burbo, if you ever go into
wanna
an
hear a
instance where
computer
people are
blast?
urban,
Let's
just
go.
bonk them with that and say no horny.
So that's how my pan
No,
works.
say no horny before you bonk them. They won't hear it after.
Yeah.
It crashed my game and closed
I
Discord.
used to have like a bonk bat with horny bonk bonk, but it's broken for some fucking reason. It's not, yeah. Because it's like I,
think
had
there's
it-
an
I
Yeah,
had
answer
it
to that.
on-
get
Bunch
no
of
horny
curse
bat with
alphabets.
funny shader inside of it.
Yeah, I had like actually with the horny like sound.
You know,
but
no
some way
horny.
It's fucked. So
C4
it's like,
shader
they're
on your
not.
GPU. Oops.
Exactly.
No horny funny shader bat.
Oh, no,
Go
my-
into ERP
No
club
horny.
during event. Start bapping
But I know what I
everybody.
say, my backpack is
Last
fucked,
thing they hear is you
motherfuckers.
yelling no horny.
I didn't see this.
No horny turns texture back inside
I
out.
need that! Oh my god, it's such an ADHD toy.
Horny. No horny. Horny.
Those things are the
No, the other way.
I spent hours
You know
just
the thing we
entertaining
have?
Burbo in the car going to Germany. I was just driving and just making noises while driving to 100 across the German highway, and Burbo was just dying next to me.
Dude, be us.
I am an
Blasting
insane
down the
person.
highway at 210. Hey,
Shit.
be us. Blast down the autobahn at 210. At fucking 210 kilometers an hour. Blasting jeugd van tegenwoordig down the road.
It's me
Damn,
and
son.
Burbo. I am like the most ADHD driver with autism at the same time, just in the car, just me braking and speeding
How
up
does that
constantly
fucking work?
and just shaking my steering like an insane person while Burbo is just laughing next to me.
Yes.
Like Burbo is
Me
like
was.
the most chill person because normally people are like, "Oh no, this guy is crazy behind the steering wheel." While I've never had an accident in 5 years of driving, but that's beside the point. And Burbo's just there chilling, playing music, and just going. I'm just like shaking my steering wheel like some mental patient.
Yeah, but you were in the car with me. I think you understand why.
Yeah, he was in the car with me as well at some point. We were driving in Berlin, shit city.
Yeah.
Annoying
You
people.
drove with me
was-
to Amsterdam, you know?
That
How do you
was
say that? Get
that
Club
was
Kit
something
Kat.
else. It's
the
scary
next thing we
with
should
him
do.
around the wheel in Berlin streets.
I need to.
He went down the wrong.
Avatar?
He went down the wrong lane and he was going.
I
the
did
wrong
not.
way.
Ik wil die andere.
Oops.
Bruh.
Shit happens. We're tourists.
Ik wil die andere sectie.
Wie, deze?
We're tourists.
Oh, deze.
Who cares?
Ja, oké. Deze in principe ook
You have to,
wel.
you have to record it and put it
Allemaal
with
ding. Maar
idiots
die
and
I
andere
don't
stars.
remember that though.
Nah. Just
Yeah,
laugh
but
at
they
it in
don't
do
private.
it.
You're supposed to
Shit.
turn right and you turned left.
Ja. Ik heb iets nodig om te
Into
twerken,
one
oké?
way.
Yeah.
And it was going the other way.
Bruh.
Nou,
He
die
didn't
beetje
notice.
jiggelt
I
best
didn't
wel
Sometimes
notice. You didn't
life
notice.
just has an idea, and you need to follow life's idea.
Oh
And then
dear.
we're all
Lord.
like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So let's.
Thanks, bro.
So what is?
I'm
when,
sorry for these.
when you guys are
fucking
over
interruptions.
in Europe all together, what was one of the funnier memories you've had with each other then?
Fireworks.
We
I mean, yeah, from the
Fireworks?
Berlin
Is it
trip.
fireworks?
there was fireworks
So,
were cool,
Burbo-
but I think
Burbo
the
could
funniest
take
was when
point on
Burbo and
the
I
fireworks.
left and we found some what was
Why do I
it?
feel
Steins?
the urge-
Roman candles.
No. The big old glasses.
Oh yeah,
The blasters?
Glasses.
I have it here.
So yeah, I have mine
Yeah, it's
as
like
well.
it's like a liter glass.
Yeah, it's a full liter glass. We found 2 of them in just a random shop on the street.
Most
and we
German
went,
glasses
alright, we have to
ever.
go buy that.
Yeah,
just put it
it's
on
only
the
€7.
street.
It's a fucking steal.
Lion, they bought these
It was
glasses.
so
They are
cheap.
like, hold on, like this is the bottom and this is the top. Like they're a liter. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Oh.
literally. it's like.
So, what did you guys?
Death.
I have
Drink till death.
already used them.
What did
I've
you guys
already
do
used
with the
Oh, I
fireworks then?
haven't.
Like, what's the?
So
mate.
Have you?
so
ever-
me. Oh,
One at
Burbo,
a
you wanna
time.
or me?
One person at a
Yeah,
time. It's hard to
I can
decipher
take
what's
it.
being said when everyone's speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Bop, bop, bop.
So, have you ever heard of these Italian firecrackers called cobras?
Heard of them, but I don't think I really know them.
Christ.
Well, they're these black dynamite-looking
Bombs.
sticks.
Yep.
They usually have
Just straight out
like,
bombs, man.
35, 36 grams
no,
of
they
black
were.
powder in it.
Yep.
So normally, take it out of the pack, light one, throw
My
one,
brother had
hear a
one.
loud
He
bang,
blew up a
laugh.
tree.
You know. So we did that.
Light
And
one,
I
throw
was like-
box.
No, not throw box. Well, half Berlin police, would make the trip less fun.
Let him finish,
No.
let him finish.
Yeah, these packs of 3.
Depending on the way you look at it.
Blur yourself up. Leave the problem for someone else.
We have video. We have like video of us igniting them, and then
Yeah.
car alarms go off.
Yeah. So
So-
in the middle of this asphalt field, it had like this metal fence and a couple of buildings.
Dude.
And these packs of cobras, they had 3 of them in them. And I was like, hey, what would happen if I lit all 3 of them at the same time? well, very loud bang. Car alarms on the other side of the street went off.
Oh my god.
We have video evidence.
There were these
Yes.
there were these
I
German
have all
kids
the
in that
videos.
field as well, and they were looking at us. They were constantly amazed by the loudness of the explosions. Like, what was that? What was that? Yeah, it was this and that.
The
Oh.
amount of times we had to actually leave and come back due to like
Because we did not
actual,
want to
like,
get arrested.
concern that the police were gonna come was out of this world.
We at 7 p.m. Clear daylight. Haha. War.
I mean, you two started shooting each other with little
Alcadam.
Well, we are
We
Dutch.
had a Harry Potter
So-
fight with Roman candles.
So it's a Dutch tradition
But I
to
did
shoot
that
each
too, and I
other.
was
no one did.
12, okay?
No one did. I almost did.
Yeah,
Oh.
you
I
got
almost shot
hit by it in the
Burbo
head.
in the face.
Oops. But I still laughed. It didn't hit me.
That's important. Burbo laughed. That makes it okay. So me and Burbo were shooting like in the Netherlands. Roman candles are illegal. So
They are?
when
I thought it was
we
still
got the
legal.
opportunity.
Nope.
No. Like not the ones we got in Germany.
anymore.
Like
They're
these
illegal
big
because
ass
of Harry
ones.
Potter fights.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
we
know
went to a
about
court.
that. Yeah, that was the first time my
We
dad
have-
was like, "Here, have a go." You're like Harry Potter now. I was like, "Oh, cool!" Like, pew pew pew.
Avidi-kedividi, poof.
Also, my
The
dumbass
ones
was walking
we
on
had
crutches.
had so much force.
Oh,
the ones
really?
We got
Well, we
Yeah,
didn't
no,
shoot
no,
on the
that's
big
all.
in
ones.
Germany. The ones we got in Germany had so much force behind them that when you shot them, it was just a bang,
Yeah,
bang,
I know.
bang.
yeah. It wasn't like
feel the
these
recoil?
tiny burning pellets. It was like a straight up
No.
flare.
Like this size.
They
Like
went
yay
so
big.
far. Yeah, no, they were massive.
Hell yeah.
Charming.
Now that's how you
alright.
Harry Potter.
The female form
That guy
in
goes like,
its most cute.
"Oh, that's gross."
Hold on, everyone,
Nice,
cheers.
That's sexy.
Cheers.
That's hot.
Cheers, guns.
Can you do
Hell
a
yeah,
better
I
one?
don't have pepper.
Hell yeah.
burp.
Hey,
Me
never,
like.
never met a guy who goes like, "That's disgusting." If it does, it's probably gay. But even the gays go like,
charming.
Nice.
Because we're dudes.
Verbo just going
Sexy.
charming.
Can you do it again? Silently.
Loud burp. Ah.
I've never had anybody say, "Can you burp silently
Nothing
in my
says-
ears?" That's not a love language, I don't think.
Nothing says culture like belching.
Yep.
Doen je half.
Oh,
So,
that was foul.
Like,
that was
my
foul.
gag reflex is not that bad, but somebody burping in my ears has like crossed the line
But
somewhere.
why do you choose to stand
It's
next
not
to
my
it then?
fetish.
What the fuck?
Well, she just went into my face like, "Hello, sweetheart, I will burp now."
I love you, bro.
Anyway, I don't want to hug the spotlight. I'm sorry.
What was
There's no
the
spotlight.
okay amongst your group? What was the worst point of your trip? Oh, looks like you want to share a story, Zero.
It was.
Let's see you do it first.
Before we go into that, I'm gonna say one thing, and you two should know this. Asian juice.
Here's the
Okay,
thing, I know about it. I know about it. Because you sent it
we
to
tried
me
to
on
test it.
Discord.
Hold on. I'm confused. Please explain.
Oh man. You want to explain it? Or
Somebody.
Excuse me?
So we,
It's like
while we were in
jism, just in
Berlin,
a
we
can.
went to what was it? It was a
It was a
Thai restaurant.
Vietnamese shop, like a food
Vietnamese
store that
shop.
was recommended to me.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful food. But on the drinks menu, as we were just going through, we were like,
Cheers.
oh yeah, what
Did you
drinks
get
they
some
have,
pho?
all of a sudden, just randomly, there's just this one thing called Asian juice.
Wait, what? Asian juice?
I'm not joking.
Yes,
It was on there.
What?
Why are there Asian
juice
Jews in Germany?
But there was none
I
left.
have proof.
No,
I have
Jews.
pictures of it on the menu.
Yeah,
And
Jews.
When
Hold
we
on.
asked if they
Not
had
Asian.
it,
Not Jews.
they said sorry, we're all out of it. So we couldn't even get
We
it.
were sad.
Hold on. Did they explain what
Most
it
of us
was
wanted
though?
Asian juice.
That is the
It's
question.
basically
I
a
don't know where Asian
multivitamin-
juice
it's
went,
basically a
I've no clue.
multivitamin drink, but we don't know what.
No clue.
We're like
Just went like,
guessing what it is.
No
Bobo's
Asian
like,
juice
I bet,
for you,
I bet the owner
good
goes
sir.
outside and just kind of pours you a drink.
No. No. He
We
puts a
also
couple
found
of
out that
people through
Ronan
the
can
ringer.
eat like a king.
When they make the
Correct.
juice.
Hold on. What do you mean by Ronan can eat like a king? Because I've seen that man eat,
Ronan-
but I've never seen him be like that.
Ronan is like I have a big appetite as a person, but Ronan just went. I want
Same.
in the most Finnish like way. This dude went like nonplussed face. I want this, and this. Thank you very much.
So when
And he
when
just
we
got
were
this
in the
mountain
Vietnamese
of
place-
food.
Yeah, when we were in the Vietnamese place, each one of us got about 1 to 2 dishes. He got 4.
Damn.
Man's hungry, bro.
This man eats
Wow.
like
Let
he's
a
the
man eat.
king.
Jesus
for it.
Christ.
It was so funny, especially since
Oh.
he would grab the sriracha and just.
Sriracha
I
ain't
miss
that
Ronan.
spicy.
Oh,
Sriracha's
it was
that
great.
spicy.
No, no, it
oh
was
I
just
miss
how he
Ronan
would
so
put it on.
much.
He would literally just go.
Turn the dish red.
I feel-
I
I
feel
feel
it's
like
good.
I feel like
Ronan
after that meal, he
communicated
weighed like
in
50% more.
Endless memes.
He
No,
could not.
I don't think
he
so.
could not take the walking too well.
Well, no, he could. But like the last few days, Ronan's feet just went like. Like my
Yeah,
knee
Thanks
just
for
went.
Ronan.
That sound, Jesus. Nukes.
Well,
Ronan
Ronan's
about 3
feet
days
blew up
in,
like balloons.
Feet just
Oh,
gone. You end up messing up your knee before the trip, and then
So-
and then you would.
hey, he still went.
Small amount
He
of
still went.
context.
He
Oh,
a
yeah, no,
warrior.
Respect.
He done it.
Respect.
My dumbass got blackout drunk a few days before the trip. I took like 20 beers and 7 rum and cokes. And I
Oh,
fell
no.
down the stairs, apparently, as the bouncer of a company somewhere told me. I do not remember. My dad picked me up. The next morning, I woke up with like the most sore knee in ever. And it was a week before I needed to go to the trip. So I just told the lads like, "Hello, I am dumb. I have fucked me." But they still like told me just go. So I came with 2 crutches, like some grandpa. But we almost walked 10 kilometers every day. It was hell. It was fun though.
Burbo and I literally averaged between like what 11 kilometers.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but you were
maybe a bit
roughly.
more. Healthy?
We were the only ones who ever did that.
The fuck you on about?
Captain Smokey and Captain fucking Australia, but
yes, the 2 people
Dog,
who would wake
beer
up
and
before everyone
kebab
else
for
and then
breakfast,
go for
bruh.
beer.
we spent so much
Really
money,
just-
Lion.
Wake up.
I wonder if
shower,
September will be
beer.
this fun.
Yeah, we would literally wake up and go buy a beer and start drinking
And
immediately
a
upon waking
kebab
up.
for me.
No, shower first, then beer.
Yeah, you showered
Always
first.
shower.
I just started
Yes.
drinking.
Yeah, that's because that's because you have Australian blood in you. You don't know how your body how to metabolize alcohol to get drunk like the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah, just so it's clear, I'm Australian.
This man drunk
I
like a
drink
fish.
Just whenever I can.
I've heard stories
Also,
of your.
I got-
4 or 5 Moscow mules, nothing wrong.
I've only heard
This
stories.
man drunk like a
of-
fish.
I bet he did. I've heard stories of
You've
your
seen pictures?
drinking. I've seen pictures of your drinking, and I'm impressed you
Yes.
remained sober the entire time. Because, dear Lord, if I had a
Yeah.
quarter of that, I would be fucked.
Yeah. So I have drunk 4 entire bottles from 700 to 1 liter bottles of like rum,
Beer.
no, not beer. That's weak. Brandy, vodka, just mixing all of it. I've drunk all of it in one night and still be sober. That's me.
So,
Did you do the balloons as well?
No.
No, I didn't do the balloons.
No.
That was you two
Unfortunate.
and
what do you mean by
Balloons, see Dreamweavers, don't hear anything.
Me and
Funny
Burbo
experience,
are
do
Dutch,
another balloon.
So that means we are like, you want to do some drugs? Sure. He didn't partake, but me and Burbo just took like laughing gas balloons, and we went, we'll just do one. We ended up sitting on the fucking steps of like some house building, like
Just
4
laughing
balloons deep in,
balloons?
just like
Jeez, that's weak.
laughing gas balloons, just looking at the clock, going dong 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 dong, in an infinite amount of time.
So basically, in just a random convenience store, this dude was selling balloons that he filled with laughing gas, and then these guys, as well as one other person.
Narf. And,
No, it wasn't Narf. It was
Jason.
Jason. It was Jason. Narf didn't do it. So it was you 3. You guys all went, yeah, let's do it.
That's how it looked from the outside. Inside was great.
I scared one of you by just going up into your face and went, hi.
Well, probably me.
Not me.
Dumbass.
I think it was Marshall, yeah. You scared him.
Well,
because I just went,
so at some point, if you keep breathing it in, you just, for me, I just see 6, 8, 10, like things of the same, and I hear the same sound going over and over and over. So suddenly I see Zero's head going, hi, and I see 8 of them motherfuckers. And one is enough.
You know what the thing is? It works
one
with
is
the
more
lack
than
of
enough.
oxygen, so you keep breathing in your own CO2, you start fucking up your own brain.
oh my god.
okay?
Anyway,
So, what was your worst,
We
the worst memory of the trip?
Walking.
So at midnight
tell.
on New Year's Eve, we were fucking around with fireworks, making loud noises, you know. And we were like
The whole
nearly
shebang.
done with the loud fireworks. And suddenly, from behind a tree, I spot a firework rocket flying towards us instead of into the sky and making a beautiful display.
Oh
So
no!
what happens?
Oh,
It flies towards us. We were standing in like a little circle, and it just explodes in the middle of the group.
yeah.
oh
Not
no!
really
yeah,
fun
still a
with
beautiful
firework
display.
rockets.
That wasn't the only
Not
time it
much
happened.
of it was seen
It
because it
happened
turned your
twice.
vision white. You know.
So
So
yeah,
we're looking
that happened
around
the
for
first time. I saw him.
Yeah.
So me and Burbo
I know
are
you
like,
did, and you didn't tell us.
I tried.
me
you
and
guys
Burbo
couldn't
were
hear.
like,
You guys
okay,
were deaf.
so I have a walking stick. I'm gonna shove this walking stick so far up this fucking German dude's ass, he won't know what's morning and night. But
So-
he saw who did it, but he didn't tell us.
And
I
after that,
tried.
happened
None of
again.
You could hear me.
Happened
no,
fucking
it
twice.
happened twice. It happened twice to us. It happened like they did to other people as well, but it hit us twice, which is these guys were literally ready to murder him.
No.
I did tell
we were
them
drunk
what
Don't
and
they were,
incriminate
but
me
they
on
didn't
internet
hear.
content.
Say, don't incriminate me. I was prepared to give him a light ribbing physically. That's all I was prepared to do, and that's all my lawyers will allow me to say.
Right.
I would have
light
talked to him
ribbing.
nicely in the language of violence.
I would have educated him in the Dutch ways of like swimming.
So
You know? Swimming. Very deep in some ravine
Wait,
somewhere.
how?
What are you on about?
Just throw him in the canal.
Hold on. What do you
The
mean
Dutch
by
way
the
of
language
swimming,
of
bruh.
swimming? How the fuck is that a threat at all? You might as well.
No, the Dutch way of singing. It's apparently scary. Maybe because all
No
of us live
offense.
under the water
Swimming.
anyways.
No offense, but
The
if
one
you're gonna
firecracker could end all of our careers.
Well, no,
Swimming. Swimming.
no
He said
offense.
Swimming, not
Not
singing.
singing, I cannot sing.
No
Swimming. I know.
swimming.
You're gonna drown him.
Well, to be fair, no
I-
offense. I think if I hear someone say, "I'm gonna teach them in the ways of swimming," I don't think Dutch. I think Italian mafia immediately.
Yes.
Well, true. But what we did in retaliation, me and Burbo bought a smoke bomb. It didn't
No,
go,
like a
smoke
go
grenade.
off
No, you
immediately.
No, you didn't.
But,
I was the one who bought it.
I bought a smoke
bought
bomb.
it.
Oh,
I
he
bought
bought
the
it.
smoke bomb.
Somebody
and we were
bought
gonna
it.
throw
We
it into the
obtained a
pack,
smoke
but
grenade.
Someone fucked up.
Somebody? Anybody?
No,
it
bad
went
construction.
off at some point.
Bad construction. Pull the
Oh, yeah,
dude,
it went off at
instructions
one
say
point.
pull ring. Ring breaks off when you pull. Ah, good.
I give
Yeah.
Telling me I
You
fucked
know
up.
the
Fuck
ring.
you.
Sounds like a grenade that doesn't want to.
Shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get it to go off, and then they just toss it into a little bush. And then all you see is just red smoke come out of the bush.
Van die gasten die
I wonder what's going on in there.
zijn hele fucking Moskou-mule over zijn
I,
schoot heen.
I
Ik
do
heb
want to
nog
say
nooit
this,
zo'n ding
although we
anders
did
zoveel
have
kanker
one
met een
asshole
was echt-
who did the
Hij
kind
sloeg op
of
zijn
launching
Amsterdamse
bombs at
af.
people, the entire thing
Hij,
was
Burbo,
amazing. You literally
Iemand
could not
gooide een
walk down a
Moskou-mule
street
over...
without some kind of like rockets or something flying in the air. It
Yeah.
was absolutely amazing. It wasn't like before it even started, we saw one dude get a box like launcher and then kind of angle it with his foot down a street and just launch them.
Oh,
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Just into into like this middle of like some lights and that. You just see all these rockets exploding. It was like, wow, you are insane.
Now you
It
have
hasn't
these
even
firework.
started yet.
You have these bricks,
God.
like these cakes. You probably have them in
Yeah,
America
cakes.
as well.
the cakes.
We got
They're-
one.
They're
Yeah,
called
like-
bricks. They call
Yeah,
them
bricks or
It's not
cakes.
Fireworks. Fireworks. They call them bricks.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, that works. Just put them down, light fuse, cool display for like 10 minutes, and then it's over. Angle them sideways, turn the street into a war zone.
Pretty much. It was cool. It was really cool.
I
to
remember
see,
a German
but-
guy walking around with a cake.
Shooting them
Was-
up on
wait, wait,
someone's
was it lit?
balconies.
So a German guy just held around this under his arm like this lit up like cake, just shooting in the streets like some insane maniac. And me and Burbo and the guys had to like duck for cover because he just went like to do around the street.
Yeah, he was just
Fucking
launching them
Mongolia.
everywhere. Or you'd see people with literally these guns, and they would just put these like, what were they?
Oh,
Five-star.
yeah.
Firework,
They had the
like,
fucking guns
like
with the
before-
blanks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had guns with
No.
blanks as well. It was just bang, bang,
Yeah,
bang, bang,
no. It was, it were these modified, like alarm guns.
Vlotters
At
erin.
the
Die
front,
gewoon
they had a
heel
little attachment where they put explosive flares in. You just shoot a blank and it ignites them.
Yep.
Cool
And it was
shit,
just
but
bang, bang,
loud
bang.
as fuck.
The streets were littered in blanks.
Littered?
It was just littered. Oh my god, you could not walk anywhere
littered.
without seeing it. Yeah, there was just blanks all across the ground in the morning. It was funny as hell.
Bruh, grammar.
They were littered.
Bruh.
Oh, you could not sleep. It would have been hard to sleep with how much was going on.
I slept like a baby on the account of all of the
We need to-
alcohol that was
We
consumed.
need to go over there, Lion.
Oh yeah, we will at some point.
Walking back to
We
our
need to go over there.
apartment was
I'll make sure I
dangerous.
ship it ahead of time.
Funny.
I don't want to
Walking to the apartment was
It's a king,
dangerous.
but not
It
my
was
king.
funny as hell.
Burbo, I can ship something to you. I can ship something
So
to you. You wouldn't
Burbo,
mind, would you?
Burbo has two great experience from
What you want to
this
ship?
trip. One of them was the fireworks, the other one is a different one.
A cannon.
What do you want to ship?
A cannon.
A can?
Raptor is a dropshitter.
Wait,
Raptor,
why
since
would
when have
you
become
send him
a
a cannon?
dropshipper?
Dog,
Yeah,
it goes from fireworks
turn
to a
it-
fucking cannon.
You turn it out of a semi-axle, and then you drill it out and everything else, and just use just black powder, and you just light it. One of the biggest loud sounds. Can you imagine lighting that down there, just driving down the road and let that thing go off?
Oh, watch me,
Raptor,
watch me put
you
that
want to
on
give
this
him an
like
18th
little
century
shopping
cannon?
trolley. Just blow
No,
out the
no,
windows in
no.
the block I live.
No,
No,
you
Bubbo, What
you
do is
turn
get
it-
like
you
a
turn
semi-truck,
it out of
you
a
put it in the
semi-
back, someone's
you
in the
turn
back,
it out of a
light it as you're
semi-axle.
driving along, bang, loading.
turn it out of a
Bang.
semi-axle
Or-
and just
Well-
shoot black powder.
Can we
Bowling
Lion.
ball
can we
cannon.
try and speak one person at a
Take
time?
it to the bowling lanes.
There's just a
Lion.
whole lot of
Three
going on.
strikes.
Yes.
Cheers.
Nice, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers. Fuck you, Courtney. I need to make a new drink now.
I don't even
that's the
have
last
one
of it.
yet.
So Rap,
While you guys have been chattered away, I've been shoving potato chips in my mouth.
well,
That was all over the fucking place.
well, Raptor, now you can shove some alcohol in there. No, get a drinking.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, folks. Gotta get shit faced. Be right back.
Bruh. Bruh.
So,
Bioke.
Sure, man, you can shit and stare at people.
You're like a dog. Taking a shit and just staring into the souls of the people that are near to you.
I did it to a friend. He felt so awkward. I was just like sitting there. We go like, how you doing?
You're just going ape shit.
Yeah, my tracker is my chest tracker.
Uh-oh.
Apparently is going ape shit. Apparently, some point. So
It's
give me
apparently
a second,
apparently
please.
going apeshit.
Lion.
yes.
On these
Apparently.
two's last
Ape shit.
night,
Apparently.
we went to this bar, and I've just got a picture of Burbo. This is the only bar that allowed smoking inside it that we found. I've just got a picture
Hell
of
yeah.
Burbo with a cigar, just like smoke and just like drink, and he's just like he looks so pissed, but he's like one of the happiest people.
I don't have it. Send it. I don't have that
I will-
one.
I did send it to you, but I'll send it again.
Where? Signal?
Well, Burbo was happy as long
Yeah,
as
it was in Signal.
somebody didn't drop like a liter of
I'll
alcohol
send it to
on
you
his
on
lap.
Discord.
Yeah. That. Let's
I'll
not
be sure
put
to send it
that
to you
on
again.
the internet,
It
though.
was so, it was so funny. He's just like he's just got this really stern and like pissed look as he's just like. And then all of a sudden
Burbo's
he's like,
natural habitat.
he's
You
just
know-
like the happiest person in the world.
I can totally imagine you, Burbo, doing that This is sitting there looking really fucking angry, smoking a cigar. Then someone comes up to talk to you, and you go from the angriest and most aggressive person in the room to the most happy-go-lucky people in the room almost instantaneously. Happy.
Damn, I can't do it too.
What were we drinking? I don't even remember what I was drinking because you were the one who was basically ordering what I was drinking.
We're drinking Moscow mules.
We had
At some
quite
point
a few
we
of
got a
those,
hold of your
and
phone.
yes, I gave them my phone so that they could message one of my friends, female friends. That
Bad
was a
idea.
very funny. No,
What?
that was a funny idea.
Please tell me what happened.
One person was a bad idea. One person was a bad idea.
But the one person that was a bad idea also threw a liter of alcohol across Burbo's lap. So.
Yes. So we're not going to say his name,
flaming this
Russian
guy in
was
this
the mistake.
podcast. How about we don't?
No surprise there.
Dog.
So
How about
basically-
we don't flame someone on the internet?
Sorry.
That
Let's just
removes
say
all the
it was a
fun.
very interesting conversation.
Do it to people
I
you
had
don't
to have
know.
with that person later.
So my dude Zero has this nice female friend, and we got a hold of. He gave us his phone. I was drunk. Burbo was tipsy, but I kept chugging like shit because that's what I do. And Zero just gave us the phone, so we were typing with her like shit and stuff. And then the Russian got a hold, and it didn't end so well.
What happened?
It got.
What happened?
Come on now, you started the fucking story.
Yeah, we want.
So-
I want
so-
to hear this shit.
So the Russian decided in all his wisdom that that he should say
He said,
Clarification.
he should say
Drunk Russian.
the drunk
drunk
Russian,
Russian.
because he was like yay big and yay he's like I'm Dutch, I'm 6'3", and this Russian dude was like this, like tiny. So he had 2 drinks and he was like Janelle?
Going around.
Well,
Bro,
yeah.
what the fuck is
So-
happening there?
Oh, continue the story.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The Russian grabbed the phone. What
Me?
happened next?
You do it.
Me. Okay. So he was yay big, and I have no personal issues against the dude, but holy fuck, I'm a virgin, but I know how
No,
to
you
talk to
have.
women better than he does.
Okay, what was his
So
opening
he
line
decided
then?
in all his wisdom.
Oh,
Something in
I wanna
Russian which
clarify something.
translated to "You're a beautiful whore."
Wow.
No. It gets a little bit better. They didn't understand it. They got it's a beautiful bitch in Google Translate.
Oh.
It wasn't until
But
later.
she-
So she was okay with that.
As if
She was
bitch
okay
is
with that.
better than whore.
No. She was okay with that. But I told her a bit later that it wasn't bitch, it was whore, and she was fuming. That's not where it ended.
What do you mean this is not where it ended? It got worse?
It got worse.
We
You
had
guys
so
weren't really
so,
there for it. When
so
we were
had
walking
Narf,
back,
me, Burbo,
Narf.
like 4 people just talking to her and sexting her basically for funsies, which was
No,
okay.
no,
with her.
no.
Or me at least,
No,
and Narf,
It
and
wasn't
Zero.
sexting for the most
Burbo
of
was
us.
just
I was
random.
out of it. I was out of it.
I don't know what he was doing.
I gave them my phone, and they were typing
I
in
was
like their
just-
native language, which was funny as fuck.
Sure, true, that as well. I spoke to her in Dutch, the most beautiful romantic language there ever to exist. Hi, me tita, and all that shit.
She spent she spent
Hold
so
on.
long on Google Translate trying to
Zullen wij
translate
eens
what
een
they
mooi
were saying.
kaasbroodje delen?
I'm sorry, Marshall, but I don't think what sounds like
draagmoeder.
I don't. What?
What? What was that?
I don't understand.
Fuck! I'm lost. What? What the hell did he supposed to?
Okay,
Can-
let me grab translate. Hold up.
You have a beautiful surfax, basically?
No, I find
like
you an adequate carrier of baby.
Wow.
Ooh, yee.
Because nothing says romance.
I find you an adequate
Surrogate.
Your uterus is
Surrogate
beautiful. You were whatever the fuck she said after that.
Well, to be fair, no matter how romantic. To be fair, no matter what language you speak, if you translate it to another language, it's gonna sound a little funny or fucked up, regardless of what.
True.
How you say
Translate it to Dutch.
I mean,
So
the only
it
thing
did
we
get
use is a fucking
worse.
diseases to curse.
It did get worse.
Okay, let's hear
So
it.
he told me he wanted. I gave him my phone again because he said he was gonna like send something funny but
Smooth
not
it
like
over.
inappropriate. Yeah, that's yeah, smooth it over.
He was
That's not
gonna
what he did.
smooth it over.
That's not
Excuse
what
me?
he did.
I don't know what he sent, but he
Oh,
got
yeah.
a phone call.
Oh no! So what
I
happened?
had a very long I got a very long conversation trying to. No. When I got home, had a very long conversation with them trying to resolve it.
What do you do?
So they basically. He basically
Yeah,
sent
what
them
did
a
he do?
message saying, "Come to Rush and I'll show you what a real man is."
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Along some other things in between, which we're not going to go into.
Oh, he did the drunk funny picture stuff, didn't he?
He did the dum dum
Did you send him a blurred
to a
cock?
person he's never met.
No funny pictures.
literally
a
We
blur-
were-
having a
There were
girlfriend.
no funny pictures sent.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
funny sent. No.
No. He also
Oh.
has a girlfriend.
Oh,
He does.
Oh,
A Chinese woman. He talked to a
now
lot.
let's get spicy.
Yeah,
Those get spicy.
he spoke to them a lot.
oh.
You weren't in a room. Me and Ronan just put our earplugs in, or like my AirPods in. I just watched a YouTube video while he just went in German, like. I don't speak German that well, but like he was like semi-Russian, semi-German to his
Sounded like you were
girlfriend.
choking on something there.
I was. It's
Yeah,
what
Gesundheit.
Russian German sounds.
The most of the
chicken.
trip was him on his phone messaging his girlfriend.
But to be honest, until that evening, we had a
Oh yeah,
pretty great
no
time.
trouble.
No
No
trouble.
trouble at all. That evening only
No
was
trouble.
like
Yeah,
he like
something went wrong.
yeah. Phone call. Oh no.
Oh.
Make sure
There
you
it
mute.
goes.
Oh.
That person's calling back.
It was him all along.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I end up having to have quite the long conversation with them when I got back.
I'm sure, because I'm sure if the half the stuff you were saying you said, I'm not surprised it was a long conversation to smooth things over. Especially to get a bunch of drunk men in a room together, and then one of them goes, "Yeah, sure, take my
Drunk
phone because it's a
men.
great idea to give a bunch of drunk people your phone."
Not drunk.
No, you
I
gave
was
the
so
phone
drunk.
to the drunk
That makes
people.
it worse.
That is your fault
I
for
know.
giving a bunch of drunk people your phone, unfettered.
Let me make one thing clear. I do not regret doing it.
Are you still
do
friends
not
with this
regret
it.
person?
Lion, anything for a
probably.
fucking laugh.
Fair point. You got me there.
I mean,
Anything
This-
for a fucking laugh.
this whole thing started because the person in question, the Russian, gave the drunk people his phone to message his girlfriend. And once
Yeah.
he's done that, I was messaging my friend, and I went, "Ah, fuck it, here you go." Because they went, "Oh, yeah, we'll send messages." I went, "Oh, yeah, here you go."
Pass me the phone,
Sorry.
I'm the least. I care the least about it.
Oh no. All right then.
I was fairly certain I could resolve any problem that occurred from it, and I was right.
Okay, so
Damn.
hold on. I want to ask you a
So
question.
if I have a problem, I go to you.
It seems.
I have a question, and I
Yeah,
want
go
you to
ahead.
speak
I got a
one at a
perv.
time because I want to hear the stories, not a bunch of people yammer over each other. What was who was the
Yeah, of
drunkest
course.
during the trip, and what was the moment?
So I'll say two things. I'll say who drank the most on the trip, and I'll say who was the drunkest on the trip. The drunkest would have been Marshall, and the person who drank the most was both Burbo and I.
Damn.
True.
Not even Marshall. Shit.
No, well, clarification. We would get up in the morning and start drinking.
My breakfast.
Holy shit!
My breakfast was one time Burbo.
Next time, I
was
want to
like,
be there.
My knee.
Yeah,
I went like
sure,
I called
you're invited.
Burbo in Dutch, and I went like,
Hell yeah.
my knee hurt.
Where do my hands
Me
go?
no have food. Me
Yeah.
lazy. And Burbo went, all right. I'll bring you food. Which my dinner was a
Kebab
kebab
Express.
with
Kebab
a beer.
Express.
Kebab Express with a beer.
Ah, dog.
So my morning meal was kebab and beer, and that's how all most of our days continued.
Yeah, but,
That was
dude,
awesome.
Marshall, dude,
Yeah.
me, wake up, feel like shit. Aight, let me shower, go outside, meet Zero, go for beer and
Big
kebab
Bruce.
for
Breakfast. Go back to the hotel to bring you your food. Ah, it's lunchtime. Beer and kebab.
Fucking hell.
They were like, let's go get kebabs. And we're like, okay.
Aight, let's fucking go.
Let's go get
Kebab.
kebab.
Anytime kebab. It's always kebab time.
The owners of the kebab place knew us by the end of the trip.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and we still didn't understand German.
Oh,
so
shit.
Wow.
It was just a
Most of us
week.
didn't understand
Oh.
German.
Well,
yeah, like I
we
can
had
understand
two
it, but I
tour
I
can't
know a
fucking
little
speak
bit.
it.
Oh yeah, we
We
couldn't
had
speak
the
it. Yeah, we had-
Russian, German dude.
I mean, I can
and
understand
we
it. They
had
speak slowly.
Jason. Jason was this soft cat boy that like at one point we went to a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, and he had cat ears on. The whole evening he spoke in meow. So that was really
Marshall,
If I send,
he had these ginormous
send him a
cat ears
message.
for him. And he just
If
went
I
meow,
send
meow,
him a
meow, meow, meow,
message,
meow.
that's just
I love him though.
PS, 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 PS. So he responds, meow, meow, meow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
God
fucking love the
damn
guy.
it.
I literally have video of him going.
Yes, and also
I'll
off
send it
key
to you.
meow. Also
Yeah,
off
there's
key
the
meow.
off-key one. That was so funny. It was just like
Meow.
so bad.
Oh, it was like Krols and Kater. What do you call it?
He
Cats and
regretted
mating
it
time, right?
immediately. As I got the video, he regretted it immediately.
Oh,
True, but we have
no, Zero.
Oh, God.
If he would regret it, he would not respond with meow 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 to my.
meow,
It
meow,
was,
meow,
it was the video. It was the video one he regretted. It was one, and I recorded
Damn,
him doing it.
It sounds like
he's
you lost a
I
bet,
regret
yo.
doing that.
Don't worry about it.
okay.
And it was like
Continued to
what,
do so for the
lost
rest
so-
of that night.
To
I have a question
in
for you.
last
Without
avond.
regrets.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I met this person who goes meow meow meow. But what started him meowing or acting like a cat in response to things?
The
Yeah,
cat
what happened?
ears. The cat ears.
Somebody bought him cat ears.
Cat ears.
No.
Just
He bought
instantly
them.
make
No,
him go
he bought
subby
them.
wubby
of us.
bottom.
No, somebody bought
He-
cat ears.
He showed up with them. He showed up to the hotel
When the inner furry
wearing them.
unleashes.
Oh,
Son and bottom.
so
Did he?
was it one of those
The
things?
interface was-
Hold on. So it was one of the things where you guys are at the
Bottom
hotel or
unleashed.
something, drinking, having fun. He disappears, comes back later wearing cat ears, going meow 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 for no fucking reason whatsoever. Just shows up, starts meowing.
Basically,
And we
except
went.
it was on
Basically.
the street. He'd started on the street.
He also wear these we bought these bracelets or like light giving bracelets. We all wore them at some point.
Yeah, the glow
God
sticks.
damn it, Courtney.
Oh fuck you, Courtney.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm out of
Cheers.
booze. I got shit to do tomorrow.
It is break time. Please drink your drinks personally and properly. Just make sure you get the shit down.
Burbo,
So
the Australian is
relax,
drinking
too.
at 7 in the morning right now.
I'm straight up out of booze.
Oh,
I didn't buy more because I have shit to do tomorrow.
So I'm not
That's
gonna
great
sponsor
for
something.
me.
It was pink cat ears.
Aha! So cool.
okay.
Pink cat ears?
with bells on them.
Oh, God. What bells?
With bells.
What bells on them? Oh, my fucking God.
Ring a
So
ling a
issue
ding
is-
Didn't you
ding.
send
He
me a
looks like
picture of
Baba.
you wearing them?
Yes.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of you
Oh, he
wearing
looks like a
them.
proper twink. That's cute. I need a twink in my life. That's cute. I need my
So, yes.
Twinkies! Okay, sorry. That's it for today.
I took a lot of videos and
And
a
I thought I
lot of
was
pictures of
bad.
that trip.
Mooi is, Burbo.
Anyone knows Zombieland, right?
Bijna even groot
Yeah,
als mij.
yeah,
dus
he was also-
ik kan het ook
Oh,
gewoon
my
zeggen.
Twinkies.
You was also sending me pictures. Yeah, you was messaging me the whole
Kom ik aan met
time.
mijn
You was
kleine
like
hartjes.
sending me pictures of you, Vamless, Burbo, Narf,
He was a good 404
and
in your head.
Ronan.
We
It was funny at one
drunk
point.
texted
I
you.
was-
Like the whole group just
Yeah.
went drunk texting you at the same time on our phones.
Yeah.
You got infinite messages from
Of
everybody.
course.
Well, I
Did
don't think it's on.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I don't think you. I
No,
think
no,
you just
waarschijnlijk
mainly
heb je ook iets
I really like
Vamless,
how my drinking is
and
going
Narf.
so much better.
Yeah,
I'm very
Marshall and me who were doing it.
So
I love
Burbo,
how
Mooi
it was
is.
the sober one and the two
Je bent ook
drunk.
gewoon een mooie Nederlandse vrouw.
Oké,
Gewoon een grote
so-
mooie
The
Nederlandse
sober one who
vrouw.
started it.
Dus jij kan het ook gewoon zeggen, maar je bent gewoon groot als Jason. Dus dat...
so
Interpreting,
And
they're
Jason
talking
is-
about how to order pizzas and cat ears.
Jason is the twink.
No. We were at a Japanese food place at that point.
Ik heb foto's
So we're
nodig.
just sitting at these low tables.
Wink,
I
wink.
was sitting next to me. Who was with the
God.
caddy?
Oh, my God.
Wait,
Doodles.
Oh,
Ik heb
hold
ze
on.
nodig.
So there was a bunch
weet nu
of
ook hoe Burbo eruit
Europeans
ziet,
at a
dus,
Japanese restaurant, all of which are either 5'10" or taller minimum, and that eventually led to one of them coming in wearing cat ears, meowing the entire time they're in the restaurant. Am I understanding this event correctly?
Not meowing
and
the
he was-
entire time. He responded to
entire time.
quotes and sayings with meow.
Yeah, yeah.
So you asked him something like,
Hey,
He's
how's
being
your
a
"How's
proper
your
cat
food?"
boy.
Meow.
Yeah, oh, my God.
He was also
Okay, is goed.
shaking his head about so you could hear the bells.
Inside, outside, shaking all about. You're doing the hokey pokey
Jason
and
is
you
great.
turn around.
Oh, that was
That's
fun.
what it's
The whole
all
trip was
about.
fucking fun.
It just sounds like a blast.
Yeah, he was that guide as well.
I missed out, yo.
So
because I know
he
half of the
didn't
fucking
make
guys.
our like. He didn't say, guys, we're gonna go here, here, and here today. We had like a group conversation about where we were going, and then he just led us there, and us dumb puppets just followed. And at some point, I had to actually like use my brain. So
Okay.
me, Burbo, and a bunch
no,
of guys
bunga,
decided to
bunga.
stay at the hotel because we folded. Me, McSorney, and Ronan, McSorfeet.
Yeah, it got
So
super
at some
late.
point, I had to actually use my travel brain.
Yeah,
But
it
I got
super
brought
late
home in
and
a
we were-
taxi at some point. I got forced into a taxi by Ronan and Burbo, and they went.
Yeah, but
they
you-
called
you
the
could
taxi
basically
without
not
me
walk
knowing.
at that
they
point.
pushed me in that taxi and sent me to the hotel.
Hey, we got a taxi after that as well, and we got a fucking
We
gabber
paid
in
for
the as the chauffeur.
Oh, yeah.
The driver was a fucking Dutch gabber, bro.
Hold on. What do you mean by Dutch gabber?
He was like the guy started asking us like where we're from. So I said, oh, he's from Australia, he's from Russia, and I'm from the Netherlands. And he said, oh, I was recently in the Netherlands, in Utrecht. I'm like, huh?
What was there then?
Yeah, the Jaarhalle. That's like an event location where events get held all over the year,
Yeah.
including Thunderdome. That's an event where old school gabber, hardcore, and all of that electronic fast shit gets played. So I'm like, with the Thunderdome, play something. Play something on your car. So
there we are,
sitting in the car
I missed that.
at what, 1 a.m., 1:30 in the fucking morning.
1, 2 a.m.
Bump,
between
bump,
then.
bump, bump, bump.
Oh yeah.
Like I got some shit in SoundPad to get the message across, but
Play. Come on. Let's hear
does
it.
YouTube like
Put us in.
Yeah,
put us your
alright,
moment. Put us your moment.
yeah,
You're in the
sure,
taxi with this dude at 1 in the morning.
So a little
here.
Your style is no match for mine.
now times the volume by about 5.
So I lowered it because it deafens people otherwise.
Shit.
Yes.
So that was
was
us
funny.
at 1:30 in the morning. I was in a shit vibe because we had to wait for the bus for like an hour.
Yeah.
Because he plays that, I'm like, let's go to a bar.
Let's keep drinking.
Let's go. Keep going, yo.
So a little clarification.
I used my
Burbo,
brain.
If you got shit music on your soundpad, why not GPF?
Because it deafens me.
Hell yeah.
It plays at full volume for me and minus 18 decibels for all
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, okay.
So
GPF
little,
is like
just a little clarification here. Before we got the Ubers, taxi, and that,
Taxi.
we were waiting for the bus, and someone, I can't remember who it was. It was either the
Someone?
Russian or Marshall, one of the two,
No.
stuffed up. Because as we
I
were
was-
waiting at one of the stations, we see the bus come at a different station, and now we're trying to move over there to get it. And as we go over, the bus that we were supposed to take came, and it left.
Me.
And
So
I was angry.
oh, it was you, Bubba. Yeah, Bubba was.
I was angry.
Bubba was angry. So the wait time we had for the next one was something like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were just like, he was suffering. His knee was so gone, and we just went, fuck it. Bobo contacted it, got an Uber. Like, we didn't even call anyone. We just waved one down.
Yep.
They pulled up, pushed him in, gave them the location, gave him money to pay for it, and he went. As we were waiting,
That's a good taxi.
and then Bobo goes, fuck it, and then waves down another one.
why?
We might as well all go together.
I didn't want to wait for an hour.
This could have
Like he got in a Mercedes. It
avoid
wouldn't
it.
fit 5 more people. We got in a bus.
Oh yeah, it probably would.
Yeah, we got
Someone
a
in the
bus.
backyard.
I talked to this Syrian lady about her son living in Germany and marrying a German lady, and we talked about her religious conviction while I was drunk off my ass because I like to talk about religious conviction. But
You know,
before
those
any of
things
that
are like
horseshit
the
about
best
the
things
Syrian
ever about
lady-
being a
no,
taxi
no,
driver.
not
You have
Syrian.
like all the
She was from
conversations
Iran.
you never expect.
She was from Iran, and her son was married to a German girl. But that's beside the point, because I was arguing with somebody who spoke
Best of worlds.
German and should have known how Berlin works. I said we're on the wrong side of the road. We have to go to the other side to catch the bus to home. No. I know what I am doing. Sure, you know you do. So I trusted his dumbass. The bus went off and then drove past us like dumbasses. Then my knee decided to explode in pain. And then we got the taxi. But I to this
More
day I'm
alcohol.
still miffed.
For alcohol.
Numb the pain.
All right.
Stop alcohol,
So-
you schmo.
Let's have one last question about your guys' trip in Europe. Then, how about this?
All right.
One at a time. What's your favorite quote from someone in the group during the trip?
Jesus Christ.
There were too many.
Somebody go ahead.
Burbo, you
Go
start.
for it, Bobo. You first.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Making me think.
The one thing Burbo's not good at.
Exactly.
Excuse you.
Exactly. No, fuck you. You go first.
Me?
You go for it, Marshall.
So
You're really thinking? I remember
up.
fucking quotes after downing that much alcohol.
So, I was roomed up with Ronan. Ronan is a Finnish meme machine. So every morning I woke up to "Good morning, been chilling," and "How are you doing? Been chilling," and John Cena, been chilling. So all I remember is Ronan's like, just imagine like the most dopey, dopey looking Finnish dude, just with this stupid meme smile, going "Bing chilling," while he's just his face just showed no emotion. I have this Finnish guy that shows no emotion, talks to me in memes, just straight memes, endless memes, constant memes, and I'm supposed to keep a straight face. Bing chilling, look at the rolling. Oh no, it's the memes.
Yeah, but Marshall, that's the greatest thing.
Can I go to the toilet? Bing chilling. Sure, my dude.
Marshall, that's the fucking greatest thing about Ronan. He can say the funniest shit without any emotion.
Ronan,
just keep a straight poker face, say the most heinous war crime material ever, and not laugh.
Some awful shit. So Ronan just
the thing.
Ronan just like with a straight face. I think I use my credit card. Oh, Bing chilling. He just kept memeing with a straight face while me and Burbo were just howling of laughter. So I think I'll take something non-dairy. We went to like restaurants for like dinner, for like morning food, and like this very sweet German lady went like, "What do you want for your food?" in English to us, and he said, "I think I want something non-dairy." This stupid fucking game. Like 19-year-old girl or something. And she went again through the whole group and then back to Ronan. And then he went serious, like, "I want something this to eat, this, and this," like with his straight face. And then she walked away. "I still want something non-dairy. I think I use my credit card. Chilling, you know?" Like,
Marshall, dude, you know what the funniest thing to me is? Like, he could probably just go to a bar with us, drink, at the end of the night, go to the fucking register to pay, pull up to the cashier and say, "I think I'll use my credit card." With a straight face. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just me being up with Ronan. I'll never forget. Like me and Ronan, Ronan just kept sending memes, like on Discord. Me, like my meme catalog of like dumb memes. I swear to God, this man had an infinite amount of mouth. He just kept a straight face the whole time.
I'm not surprised.
My favorite quote, I don't know.
I'm not surprised.
Just kept on memeing, and I had a great time.
I'm not surprised at all.
Finland,
Ronan
happiest
spent
place on
the
earth.
entire time memeing, considering all the times he just posts memes in the group Discord. That one time we were all gathered together and created that one meme that shall never be mentioned on the internet, dubbed Thomas.mp4. That man, the mention. Hold on. Just the mention.
Wait. I still have the audio for that. Hold on.
Oh, please.
He's got the audio for it. Oh my God.
I'm taking off the fucking limiter. I'm taking off the fucking limiter. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm going to go to pee.
Okay. Just to mention the kind of person Ronan is, I am not surprised in the slightest he spent too much time memeing the entire time. Cool, that's a really good sight. This is a really nice person. This woman's very beautiful. Penis. Random memes he finds on the internet. Who cares you're with your friends you've never met before? Just memes the entire fucking time. I'm not surprised in the slightest.
So I just want to say this real quick. In Berlin, it's cash. That's it. You can't use your card. So him going around going, I think I'll use my credit card. Made it so much funnier because he couldn't actually use it.
You can't use your credit card. It's got to be cash.
Also,
I think I'll use my credit card.
The fucking pile.
God.
Oh, Burbo.
What do you mean by pile?
Just happened to be our drug lord.
What do you mean Burbo was your drug lord?
So Burbo had this bag. Like this in the Netherlands
The
we say
shoulder bag
motro
thingy.
bag. The shoulder bag.
Shoulder baggy.
And we just kept cashing like Narf, this Swedish dude who's like he's coding for his job. He just kept getting cash money, and me as well, and
Daily
Burbo as
paper.
well. But we we never ran out of like 50 euro bills. Like Burbo had an endless amount of 50 euro bills because that's the highest amount you could like get. So Burbo had like at some point like 800 euros in like bills because we just kept getting cash out of the ATM.
Yeah, I was like,
I pushing money onto Burbo. Like Burbo, this is for the pal. Yank.
Yeah, but I don't even know how it started. I just remember being at the Indian restaurant with the friend of Jason too. We're like 8 of us, 9 of us.
We met so many random
And
people.
I just open up the bag and I'm like, oh, the pile seems a bit light, and everyone starts throwing money.
So basically, at the beginning of the trip, we all decided that one person would like hold the a group kind of funds for like when we're all together. It's group fund, so it's for everyone. It's
I
paid
think
for
it was
everything.
like I had a bag, so I could just put it in
Burbo
here.
had like a safe bag, which we were like, there's no way that's getting stolen. So money.
Was it?
I require money for the pile. Money.
Money.
Every time
Money is out.
he
Go
said,
to
"Oh, we're
ATM,
getting a bit low."
pile.
Nav, me, and I think Marshall would just be like, "Oh yeah, here's a 50."
I added a lot too. I added a
you
lot
did,
to
but
the
it was
pile
just like-
too.
Wait. Was
It was just every time you said we're a bit low, bam.
Was the bag
Money.
one of those things where you guys would end up really drunk, think, wow, we're out of money, and then end up with a fuller bag than you were before you left?
Half the time, yes.
No.
Yes.
That'd be great. It's like going to a gamble.
No, there was a few times we would go out, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, "Oh, we've only got this much." All of a sudden, ATM, hi,
Money. Yeah, I do remember.
Takes
I
that
went
2K.
to Berlin. I went to Berlin with like, what, 30, 40 bucks in like paper money. I got home and I flipped the bag upside down, and out came 40 euros in fucking coins. Like 10, 20 cents. I had a fucking pile of coins. I still have a pile of coins here somewhere. Hold up. Listen to
save the one.
I still have a pile of coins.
I also have a pile of coins.
All the tips you can give, my friend.
Bobo.
All the tips you can give.
Oh,
Bobo, save the 1 centers. Save
So
the
when
1
are we going out
centers.
for drinking, yo?
oh. I do have them somewhere in the bag.
You gotta save them because I got told apparently like Berlin's one of the last places that have them, so we gotta save them.
Yes, go
Hey,
to
so
a
where are we
bar, pay
going?
for like a tab of 90 euros with 1 cent. The 1 cent
I know the
coins.
best bar to
Pull
go,
up with a
right?
fucking
So I
wheelbarrow
heard
of
Club
1
Kit
cent
Kat.
coins. What the fuck?
You,
You think that's
Kat
gonna
in
make them
Berlin is,
happy?
like, the best place to go.
hold on. Just think of
Open
the
up your pocket
jokes.
dimension to dump out
I'm gonna
19
s-
euros worth of cents.
I'm gonna sound like an asshole here, but after the economy implodes over there, you can go for a trip for like $5 with just coins. You can pay for the hotel, your food, and I don't know whether it'd be an insult or just impressive that you could pay for your next entire trip with just your jar of coins.
I think it would be an insult if you go to any establishment, be it a hotel, a bar, or a restaurant, and you pull up with 1 cent coins to pay your entire fucking bill. I think that'd be an insult. They'd have to count every single fucking cent to make sure your bill is paid.
You know, that reminded me of a funny story.
I will one-up you on this shit.
Okay.
Okay, I'll have one up. Okay, so one time I worked at like this construction department thing, right? And this woman saved up like all the 1 and 2 euro coins she had for what do you call it? Verbouwen? So she
Rebuild, renovate.
Yeah, rebuild her home. So she's like demolished it and rebuild it. Renovate, thank you. She renovated her house, and she went to the building department thing, and she was like, "Well, we saved this shit up," and she was like, she pulls up 2 bags of 1 and 2 euro coins through there, like, and she at least had like 100 or 200 euros of coins there.
Money
so
back.
I was like, holy shit! So she just like made her floor and carpet, like a floor and her window closure things, like God, what do you call it? Her window shit.
Blinds.
Okay, and it was
Blinds.
like blinds. Yeah, thank you. So just like her floor and her blinds and shit. It was like, oh, I'm gonna put it here. It was like, why did you bring it here? You could go to the bank and did it there. It was like, oh yeah, I could have done that, but I forgot. It was like, oh god, the ADHD brain I saw in this woman going, because she came in every day of the fucking week, and then she showed up like, hi, I have coins. It was like, why? Coins. So apparently my boss came around to help me count the fucking coins with me, so we didn't get it wrong.
With the 100
So she had
kilos of
200
fucking
euros, right? In
coins.
1 and 200 euro coins. My fucking god. She was. So the woman was such a fucking delight. That's the point. But God fucking Christ.
So you saying that reminded me of a story. One of
Maybe I
my
shouldn't have those $120 in coins.
So
They're all like nickels and
not
dimes
even in
too.
bills, but in coins. That's even worse.
Hold on, I have a story worse than that. I have a story worse than yours. Hold on, I have a story worse than his.
Hey,
So-
hold up, let me get it.
Yeah, let him go. Let him go. Go for it.
Hold up.
Lion,
He's
before you do
getting the
that,
jar.
cheers.
No. Cheers.
Yep, cheers.
Shit, I'm out of
Cheers.
drinks. I'm gonna take a
Cheers,
shot.
cunts.
You know the booze rocket
No
shot.
problem, bitches.
Oh, coin.
Alright,
I hear coin.
This is
Coin.
why I love it quest. It has like hand
So-
Coin.
I can
So, you know,
one
this thing weighs like 70 pounds.
I can one up Plox here.
anymore.
I can one up Plox. One of my ex's grandfathers
Uh-oh.
paid for his
You got a bad
$20,000
boy.
truck in nothing but $1 and $2 bills. He showed up to the fucking hold on. Yeah, he showed up to the dealership and he said, "I want this truck." And they said, "We're not taking your money," as he has a duffel bag of fucking money. There's $1 and $2 bills. And he goes, "Okay, fine. I'll go to the place down the street. They'll give me the same truck for less." Starts walking out. And the way he told the story is, that point, the person who's going to sell the car took a deep breath in, sighed the loudest sigh you could hear echo throughout the dealership, and went, "Bring your duffel bag, I'll count your fucking money." And he sat there counting all $20,000 bills.
You know, the funny thing is I paid for my old car in cash.
Yeah, but at least big bills, right? Not 2-cent coins and $1 bills.
Well, 10s and 20s.
Well, yeah, but that's better
got
than
one that
1s and 2s.
Ryan,
Shit.
Hold
got
on.
one better
So it's like
than
a
that,
tenth
buddy.
of that.
Wow.
You're not just hold on.
Oh, here we go.
He has one too that's worse than
Lion.
us.
I got one than that.
Okay, let's hear it.
We were working
Oh,
on a
no.
car. We worked on an old car and stuff like this, and we couldn't figure out when the guy brought it in
Right.
for us to work on it and everything else like this. He goes, "I want you guys to, before you do anything, to drop the gas tank out of it." What? And everything else like this. Well, the gauge said it was full. Gas gauge said it was plumb full gas. We're over here trying to pump the gas, siphon the gas out with a pump, and we're not getting practically maybe a gallon's worth of gas out of this gas tank. Knowing it was a 17 to a 20-gallon tank. We couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong with it, but the gauge kept saying, we kept telling the instructor, he goes, did you guys get all the gas out of it? He wants that tank dropped and a new one put in before he sells the car. We can't get the gas out of it. He goes, what do you mean? We turned around and dropped it. He come back and everything else like this and opened it up, and it was packed full of quarters. He filled his gas tank full of fucking quarters. Wait a minute, ain't done. And everything else. We put a new gas tank in the car. We were going. When he opened it up and everything else, he come in and he cut it open himself so he wouldn't destroy it. And we couldn't figure out what the deal was. And he goes, yeah, I've been putting quarters in it since the day I bought the car.
What the fuck?
Okay. And wait a minute. We asked him, why in the hell are you doing it? Because he goes, because I turn around with the money that's in there and my car, I can go buy me a new car. He took the gas tank and the car down to the dealership and goes, here's all the money, because he figured exactly how much each quarter that he put in. He marked it down on a tablet, and this tablet was bloody what the amount was. We had no idea. But he come back with a new car, and the first thing he sat right there after we got done, you know, he come back with the car. The first thing he goes, yep, got a full tank of gas in it, walked over and dropped another quarter into the fucking gas tank. So thanks, guys.
Shit. Fucking Barbie to piggyback.
Oh yeah. I'm going. You see a lot of that kind of crap that goes on when it comes to cars and stuff like this. I've seen all kinds of stuff that make your head spin and everything else like this. We had one old 58 Chevy Bel Air, right? 58 Bel Air, gorgeous car, right? And everything. And my instructor, when we got this car in and everything else, he goes, go out and look at this car. This car was emerald green, right? We looked at up and down that car and everything else like this and couldn't find. We got back in and goes, there's nothing wrong with the car. And he goes, look again. This woman used to work for Avon, if you know what Avon is, right? Yeah. She had so much fingernail polish, she poured it into enough and sat there. Once she got done mixing it up, she took a fingernail brush and painted the whole car in emerald green.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to get that much? I mean, you could barely see the brushes. It took her 6 years to paint the whole car.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's commitment right there.
That woman had nothing better, and she goes, well, I had all this, it was all experimental, you know, it was fingernail polish.
Yeah.
Well, she was for Avon, she just kept, all the extras, she just kept setting away because they were outdated, or she mixed it all together and come up with emerald green. It took us almost 6 months to strip the paint off that car.
Oh, damn.
To repaint it to the factory color, because she wanted it painted back to the original color. The original color wasn't emerald green. It was a midnight blue. She just got bored of the car.
Quite the difference.
Yeah. She goes, some of the weird shit people do get old, they get bored. I've seen all kinds of stuff. We had one car that come in and everything else like this, and the guy goes, whatever you do, I want the back seat out of the car and give it to me and make sure nobody else sees it.
Yeah.
We couldn't figure out what the hell he was talking about. And everything else like this. We took the seat out of the car and he goes, I want the seat, but I'm selling the car. We couldn't. What the hell are you on a 2-door car? Are you taking out the bottom part of the back seat and selling the car without the seat in it? He goes, well, hopefully you guys can find me another one. Well, we found another one and everything else like this. Turned the seat over by accident and it had $100 bills stuffed in big wads. Swear ball. That's where he used his car. He used his back seat of his car as his piggy bank because he couldn't trust banks. I go, what would you do if somebody stole your car? Be pissed and shoot them. Found out it was over $1.5 million in the back seat of that car.
Holy shit.
Holy cow!
I don't blame him for wanting
His
to
whole life
kill a
savings.
bitch. Holy shit.
Yep. What he put all his life savings in that and in the back seat of this old car and brought the car into us. We put a new seat back into it, but it was an old car. The car wasn't worth squat. It just sat outside and it was falling apart, and that's where he put his money was in this old car.
Raptor, let's be honest.
2 flat tires.
I'm surprised the DA didn't find out that that car exists and had a wet dream all over that car.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look, look, there's a broken down car with $1 million. It's got to be drugs. And then they take it.
Yep. Yeah. It was just this guy was like 65 years of age, and he stuffed this money in this car. $100 at a pop.
That's all the money he got from selling coke.
Yeah. I would just dig a hole and put money in there.
Shit to drink. I'll be right back.
That wasn't money for his house.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Shit.
I don't have
I'm out.
I need to refill my drink,
I'm out.
motherfucker. Give me a second.
At least,
I can do this.
at least
without
Clocks will
taking
drink
off
with
my
us.
glasses, like no. Hey,
Fine.
of course I will.
I got a gut
my
feeling.
paws are in your face.
Gut feeling. You got a 2-door car, right?
Yes, I have a 2-door car.
So now they're out of your way.
Did you buy it brand new?
I bought it
Or
used.
I bet you 10 to 1 if you turn
Who
around
got
and take
money
the
for a
back
new
seat
car?
and know how to pop out the back seat. I bet you'll find money up the ass and down in the belong where.
Well, it's a 2012
it's not gonna check his car
Raptor.
now.
It's not gonna have
Don't
a
mean
whole.
squat.
Hey, you don't know.
Don't mean
Hold up, you got
nothing.
a Raptor? That's a pickup, right?
No, I have a
Oh, no.
Honda Accord 2-door.
No.
He was talking to
He's
Raptor.
Raptor.
He's talking
He's
to me.
Raptor.
Well, Plux, look at the tiny little
your
midget
name was
fox
Raptor,
thing
sorry.
over there. It's Dirty Raptor. So when I say Raptor,
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
referencing the
I
short
got the
little old guy.
names. I got the names turned
But
off. Okay.
I'm dead
Being
serious. You turn around and
shit.
take, if the seats
Because
have
they're
never
annoying.
been taken out of the
No.
car, you're
You
going to
can't
find
ruin my
change in
immersion
places
with all the
you've never
furries.
seen before.
I guarantee you'll find change underneath the driver's seat of
we're
my
the furries
car.
in the room. You
because-
love us. Because we're fluffy. Ooh woo.
You'll I'm
No,
gonna
you're all
try.
degenerates and too horny.
I have to agree with Dara
Yes, and we are proud of that. We're proud
And
degenerates.
that's why you
Fuck
are all going to burn.
Wait, no, wait,
Your
wait,
fursuits
fuck
will be the
us.
kindling.
God.
Ooh woo.
I got you lying.
Uwu burns
I
for
understand.
eternity.
Well,
But before you get
I've
rid of
said
your
multiple
car, bud, if
times.
I
I saw
come
you
up, I'll
crawling
take
across
if
the
I can get
room.
the
I've got
jewels, I'll take your
reservations
seats
now.
out,
Nuzzle
and now
wuzzles,
you
you
can pick up
bulgy
all the
bulgy.
change that's in there.
Okay.
I
To be
used
fair,
clean cars, I imagine.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Raptor. You won't need to go to the back seat. Just go to the driver's seat. For years, while I had my car, I would keep change in my pocket where I wear jeans too small, and it would just fall out of my
Oh, and it
pocket.
fills out.
I have never cleaned it out of change. So
Oh
sitting
my
inside the
God.
driver's seat is guaranteed to be at least be $20 in just quarters because of toll money.
Oh wow. Well, I'll have to come down there when I
one
come down
time
there.
I
and
was
we'll,
like,
Sorry, Dom.
we'll
Blocking
crack
you
up,
by
we'll
then.
crack open your car and get the money out of it. Then go get drunk.
Yeah.
No, I'm just being weird.
You know, I had this thing because I was like
Usual dog.
a furniture fixer at like the local army, like in the Navy, and when we got like a ship and we have to take the couches apart, we always found some spare money, and the best thing we found was like $50 in the chair. And spare
Damn.
coins in total. Like, hey, so we bought like nice cookies and some pie and shit for just our property. It was like 4 guys. Like, hey, let's go.
Yeah, and then there's my car that's just got straight up fucking hard drives still in their original packaging, just sitting in the backseat.
Hard drives, bruh.
Yeah.
Hard drives, solid states, NVMe's.
Yeah. He works as a
3.5,
tech.
I just
2.5
keep them-
brackets.
He works as a computer
but
repair
I
tech
keep
on
them
the
in
go.
a backpack, not on my fucking pants. I just keep them
I
in my
got some-
backpack.
I got HDMI cables, DisplayPort cables. I got external hard drives for data storage.
You
so on
got
and so
like
forth.
backpacks for
Dar-
pants or
Dar
shit. I know
needs a
cargo
van.
pants can have some shit.
Dar
but...
needs a van.
Yeah, we need to get Dar
No, I don't need a van.
cargo van with shelves and shit so we can stick all his computer parts. Then we can have organized instead of just a pile of shit.
It's like a Land
What, they're still
Rover.
in
He
the
needs
bags
a
from the
Land
Micro
Rover,
Center,
or like
so
a
it's
tank.
organized.
Hold on. Hello, Miss Johnson.
imagine-
I hear you have computer
What do you
problems.
call this?
You need
Oh,
a hard
God,
drive?
the-
Let me check the pile.
Ryan,
No, he needs a
I imagine he's
Bushmaster.
just got boxes.
He needs a
I imagine he's just
Bushmaster.
got
It's like
boxes
the
and
extra
they're
of a
all
Land
full.
Rover.
Yeah,
but
no,
then,
they're still in boxes.
then the army kind.
Yes.
Look up a Bushmaster. That's the best car you can ever find.
Well, he can have a
what you
Bushmaster or
need
not,
is-
but knowing Dar the way I
Like
do,
what we've got
I-
over here, you know, Sky, the company that does the internet and all that kind of shit. Their vans are so organised in the back because, like, my uncle used. Well, he's not technically my full uncle, but yeah, he works for them, and he kept it so organised. You need that.
well, Courtney,
The other
everyone,
one lied.
you can suggest all the amazing vans you want, but I still imagine Dar being the person to open the van, huck the box in the back of the van without placing it, and then we'll go gather the pile again. The only difference is he'll go from his car to a bigger vehicle. So at one point in time down the road when he needs to consult the pile, he'll just open the back of the van and there'll be a pile of falling parts. Oh, look, here's hard drives and cables and motherboards and
No, if
Intel
I have a
processors
thing-
galore just falling out of your van. I guarantee it's going to be like that.
Lion.
Yeah.
If there
driving
is an
along and
organization
the back of
method,
his car
that's what I'll do.
is just scraping.
Even a cargo ship.
The
Yes.
bumper's dragging
You
You know,
the
if things
ground.
would go auto sort, like bleep. I need Intel.
The other
I
one
know, if
lied.
I don't,
The other
if I
one
ever
for
come
you.
over
I need
to
hard
Texas, I'll
drive.
just
The other
buy
one
tubs
for you,
and I'll
Lion.
just like put more
I
in
used
there
to
and
detail-
organise it for you.
I just want to try to
If
keep
I-
it
if I
one
hit a
person at
speed
a
bump too
time.
hard, it breaks all of my hard drives.
I got you.
Yeah.
I used to
Hey,
when
Burbo,
I used to
welcome
own my
back.
own. When I used to detail cars and stuff like this, we walked up to the guy, got the car,
Is it
Burbo and
shenanigan time?
4-wheel drive,
Yeah,
pickup,
hold up.
and everything
There
else.
we go.
And we
Oh,
asked him,
there you
sir,
go.
we got some change
Is it shenanigan
and stuff
time?
like this. He goes, just keep it. And I looked at him strange. My mom found
Maybe.
it by accident. And we go, are you serious? He goes, yeah. Go ahead and keep any loose change that's in the
People
vehicle
trying to do
and
the
everything
puzzle.
else, so don't bother me none. My mom, in a pickup, no extended cab, just a common 4-wheel drive pickup, Chevy pickup. The cubby hole's down along the side at the corner where the door striker was.
Yep.
My mom reached down there. We took the seats out. We're cleaning this and everything else. Reached down and one at a time kept pulling out $10 rolls of quarters. One at a time. Before we
use
got
rolls
done, we
anymore.
counted up $150 worth of rolled quarters. Fully, freshly rolled.
Damn.
And we couldn't believe this guy goes, go ahead and keep the change. I don't care. My mom looked at me and goes, are you serious? She goes, yeah. Go ahead. He walked off. My mom popped up. It was $150 worth of quarters. The man just kept going. He didn't even stop.
Damn.
My mom ended with a $150 tip for cleaning out the shit that was. And these were fresh rolls. They weren't loose. These were fresh rolls. The only
Damn.
thing we could think of is when because it was a cattle truck, he used it for pulling a cattle trailer.
Yep.
We think it was to clean the trailers out, and they kept rolling, and he'd lose it. So he'd just go get another one, and that's what he'd clean and forgot where he left it. And all down in this cubby hole.
Well, from here, let's cut this here. Everyone, say goodbye to the people while we continue on the party afterwards. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna see some other
Bye, people.
Bye-bye.
Bye, people.
Bye. Good fun. Nice,
Farewell.
nice conversations. I love them.
Make sure
Very
you stay away from
Please
white
tell me you
coats,
got the
right?
euro.
Well,
Cheers.
cheers.
White
Well,
coats.
I will tell you this,
White coats,
as
yeah.
Raptor just
I will
said,
check the back
remember, as always, look out for the white coats.
And don't tell mom.
I will-